that they were playing in King's Landing when Cersei was talking to this woman, Marjorie. Yes. I don't even know what it means, but the reigns of Castamere, of course, that the Lannisters annihilated everybody, that there was nothing. That's why Cat stopped. That's why she looked at them. Now, why would you be playing such a song here? I didn't even put two and two together till now. Oh, so in other words, it's the Lannisters. It's truly the Lannisters that sent their regards. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh, Tywin, you should die. Tywin should die. Tywin should die. Tywin should die. No, I can't. He has to die. Every way possible. Oh. Tywin should die. Tywin has to die. Tywin should die. Tywin just has to die. No, I can't accept it. I can't accept it. No. The Lannisters send their regards. What a wicked man. And she released Jamie. Oh my God. I can't. Was that Rob they beheaded? And they put his dire wolf on his head. Oh my God.
No, death seems a bit extreme. Fear of death. I'm half man, the demon monkey. The imp, Grace daughter, and the demon monkey were perfect for each other.
Sir Eldrick Sarsfield and Lord Desmond Crakehall.
Ah.
I hear that you're a pervert.
I am the imp. I have certain standards to maintain.
We could shapeshift Lord Desmond's bed. You cut a little hole in his mattress and you stuff sheep dung inside. Then you sew up the hole and make his bed again. His room will stink, but he won't know where it's coming from.
Lady Sansa. My lady.
Well, you asked me.
My lady, your father has called a meeting of the small council.
Killed a few puppies today.
Killed your brother-in-law.
Shae.
And go back and tell his wife that her brother is dead.
Apologies, my lord. Old fingers.
Roslyn caught a fine fat trout. Supposed to mean something.
Robb Stark is dead, and command him to send Robb Stark's head. I'm going to serve it to Sansa at my wedding feast.
Your Grace, Lady Sansa is your aunt by marriage.
A joke? Joffrey did not mean it.
Yes, I did. I'm going to have it served to Sansa at my wedding feast.
No.
You do well to remember that, you little monster.
And just now, kings are dying like flies.
I could have your tongue out.
Lord Tyrion should apologize immediately.
A man who must say, I am the king, is no true king.
My father won the real war. He killed Prince Rhaegar. He took the crown while you hid under Castle Rock. I'm not tired.
We have so much to celebrate.
Perhaps some essence of nightshade to help him sleep.
Come.
Not you.
You just sent the most powerful man in Westeros to bed without...
You really think a crown gives you power?
And you defeated him all the same. Or the blame, I suppose, depending on your allegiance. If he didn't have certain assurances.
Which he got from me. To kill 10,000 men in battle than a dozen at dinner.
So that's why you did it? To save lives?
To end the war. To protect the family. Do you want to write a song for the dead Starks? To defend the Lannisters. To defend my blood. Let them remember what happens when they march on the south. Roose Bolton will be named Warden of the North. I believe you still have some work to do on that score.
Do you think she'll open her legs for me after I tell her how we murdered her mother and brother?
One way or another, you will get that girl pregnant.
Not
Good work.
use small words. I'm not as bright as you.
Good man does everything in his power to better his family's position. Does that amuse you?
No, it's a very good lesson.
Easy for me, is it?
When have you ever done something that wasn't in your interest, but solely for the benefit of the family?
The day that you were born.
Please, I'm tired of your swimping time.
I wanted to carry you into the sea and let the waves wash you away.
And you've tormented him.
And I brought you up as my son.
Really? Is this what it is? You've brought him up. You didn't bring him up as your son, you beast. You let him live. And you've thrown that charity in his face over and over again. So to hell and kill the person than for him to come back from the meeting to tell her this guy says he wanted to serve her the feast of her brother on the wedding day. By her canteen.
It's empty.
Let's find a place to sleep.
Hold on.
Maybe we shouldn't stay here. You'd rather be out there?
I always quite like the horrible stories.
So did I. You ever heard about the rat cook? No. He was angry at the king for something I don't remember. Put him into a big pie with onions, carrots, mushrooms and bacon. Liked the taste of his son so much, he asked for a second slice.
Nanny.
He's been roaming the night fort ever since.
If the gods turned every killer into a giant white
It
rat...
wasn't for murder the gods cursed the rat cook, or for serving the king's son in a pie. He killed a guest beneath his roof.
The late Walder Frey. Look at us now, Tully. You're dead. I'm Lord of Riverrun. An old man on the run, with no allies. I have Tywin Lannister backing me. Who does he have? All those high lords, they all thought they were better than me. People snigger when I marry a young girl, but who said a word when John Arryn married a little Tully bitch?
You'll be needing a new young girl.
Yeah. The Warden of the North. No more Starks. Must have been torture following that stupid boy all over the country.
He ignored my advice at every turn. If he'd been a trifle less arrogant.
Calling himself the Young Wolf. Here's to the Young Wolf! Oh. Will you move to Winterfell now that the war's over? What happened up there? I heard the Greyjoy boys.
I sent my bastard Ramsay to root him out.
And?
Ramsay delivered the terms. The Ironborn turned on Theon, as we knew they would. They handed him over, trussed and hooded. But Ramsay...
This is the Ramsay. This is the bastard of his. This is his son. This is his son, you guys. I knew it. I told you.
No. You think I'm some sort of savage?
Theon is manless.
People talk about phantom limbs. Do eunuchs have a phantom cock?
You're mad. Your father is a traitor.
They taught me not to throw stones at cripples.
Theon.
But my father taught me to aim for their head.
You know what? I hope Theon survives. And I hope he avenges Rob once he finds out. Because
Kill me! You're no good to me dead. We need you.
For what? For what?
Look like a Theon Greyjoy anymore. You're just meat. You reek. That's a good name for you. What's your name?
Theon Greyjoy. Theon Greyjoy.
What is your
reek?
I'm a brother of the Night's Watch.
My brother, he's in the night.
Shush. Who's your brother? Doesn't matter.
You will know. Move.
You're John's brother. I've been round ghost enough to know a direwolf on a scene. If you're his brother, you're my brother too, and anything I can do to help you. Why in the world would you want to go?
I don't want to. I have to.
Carved into the south side of the wall, Hodor can carry you to the top. It's the safest place for you.
There's nowhere safe any longer.
Away.
You saw the White Walkers and the army of the dead. The kings of Westeros and all their armies can't stop them.
But you're going to stop them.
Please, sir.
Oh, and the Red Witch said it. She said we die. Then this one.
Balon Greyjoy, Lord of the Iron Islands and Invader, and back to those shit-stained rocks you call home. I will hunt down every islander still in our land, the way I flayed the 20 ironborn scum.
It's Theon.
Theon's favorite toy.
His penis. He's no longer a man. He can't make children. Your generation has finished.
Leave the north now, or more boxes will follow.
Natural born son. Ramsay.
Theon disobeyed my orders.
But he's still
I will not give up the lands I have seized.
He's your son. He's my brother.
I've made my decision.
And I've made mine. I'm going to choose the 50 best killers on the Iron Island. I'm going to march on the...
What is it?
Dragonglass.
Why? What are they for?
The walker came for my baby.
I suppose someone had to be the first.
Take it, Hodor.
And the archer. And for every one of them. I wish you'd come with us.
Who are you keeping?
They've put you in a dungeon.
Every time a highborn asks my name, it's trouble. We're not really people to you, are we? Just a million different ways to get what you want.
I'm not a highborn.
She called you sir.
A recent state of affairs.
Sure you were. You're my friend. You're here to help.
Shit that poured from their privy pipes flowed down the side of Aegon's Hill, along Tanner's Row, and right in front of my front door. You lived in the fancy part of town. 2 boys from Flea Bottom in the castle of a king. If you mistrust fancy people so much, why were you in such a hurry to trust?
Big words, no clothes. What would you have done?
Many years ago, I helped King Stannis out of difficult situations. I didn't want him to step over a river of shit every time he stepped through his front door.
He's dead.
He's dead. Following me.
When did you come to this strange country?
I stopped being a child when I was 9.
You've been a good influence on our mutual friend, you know. He used to drink from sundown to sunup, visit 3 brothels a night, gamble away his father's money. Now it's just the drinking.
I would kill for her. Do you think that makes it easier for me? She's young and she's beautiful and...
We've learned the language, but we'll never be their countrymen. That a foreign girl with no name could spend her life with the son of Tywin Lannister.
I have a name.
You have one name. Here, only the family name matters. Diamonds. Sail to Pentos, or Lys, or Mere.
She's going to think that Tyrion sent you. Did Tyrion send you?
Start a new life, a good life, far from here.
Why do you want me to leave?
Tyrion Lannister is one of the...
A distraction,
You
a weakness.
are a complication. I know you love him. I'm asking you to leave because your presence in the capital endangers him. This will never be your home, my lady.
Lord Varys. If he wants me to leave, he can tell me himself.
I don't think I can, my lord.
Everyone would do it if it were easy.
So, an unhappy wife is a wine merchant's best friend. Start trying to work out who deserves what.
There's nothing worse than a late-blooming philosopher.
I won't be marrying Dolores.
I seem to remember saying something similar about my own marriage.
You want to make things better for Sansa? Give her a child.
How happy would you say you are?
But if it weren't for my children, I'd have thrown myself from the highest window in the Red. Before Marcella was born, his tiny little hands and feet. You always hear the terrible ones were terrible babies. Whenever he was with me, he was happy. Someone of your own. Until we've dealt with all our enemies. Then I suppose it will go on for quite a long time.
That's what she did. None of the Starks had much to say by the end of that meal.
I'll tell you what, though. The hardest thing was getting that wolf's head to stay on the body. You sewed it up.
I did.
The thing was so heavy it fell off the first time. Right under the collarbone. Give it a nice firm mooring and...
Mind if I keep warm?
Fuck off. Fuck off means something different where you're from.
I've got money.
What kind of coin is that?
It's worth a lot.
Where did you get the knife? Is that the first man you've killed?
Okay, but not the first person.
Next time you're going to do something like that, tell me first.
And if you see any of Walder Frey's men, continue to kill. Talking to you, calling your friend, eh? I didn't even give it there.
You always knew who I was. I have to go home now. I do know some things. I have to go home now.
Lady, I wish I could cry for you, but Rob took all my tears.
I swear to you, my lord,
I'm
we
not
didn't.
a lord, my dear. Renounces all former titles. What is your name?
Gilly.
Ah,
Master.
Mhysa. She hasn't chosen a name yet.
His name is Sam.
Aww.
Charlie. Do you remember the oath you swore?
Sam is not the biological daddy. He's just daddy
He's
by
not
adoption.
my child, Mr. Raymond. I remember every word of the oath. The realms of men. 500 miles of ice wall, 700 feet high to keep out men. It's coming for all of us.
Will be our guests for the time being.
I can cook and clean, and I can...
Good. I hope your penmanship is better than your swordplay. Every one of them flies tonight.
King Stannis Baratheon invited to the name day on the first Nigget.
Night. My books are better than these boring scrolls. You could read about Balerion the Dread. They say you can still see his skull in the dungeons beneath the Red Keep. I'd like to see that someday. His fangs were as long as bastard swords.
But now that I'm your father's hand again, and noble men of Westeros...
Noble men.
The Night's Watch.
What is it?
The Night's Watch implores. What does... Because this man has been saying nigget all day and I know.
Dead. Betrayed by his bannerman.
I have faith, and my faith has been rewarded.
I've seen things crawl out of nightmares, but my eyes were open. Oh, that uniting the seven kingdoms with blood magic is wrong. It is evil, and you are not an evil man.
And you know how Aegon Targaryen conquered Westeros? Smaller army, but he had 3 dragons and magic. I will punish them with any arms at my disposal.
Killed Robb Stark.
And our king is still no closer to the Iron Throne. A great gift requires a great sacrifice.
Bottom, who happens to be your nephew.
The boy must die.
What are you doing? You're leaving.
There's something in his case.
Aim for that star.
If only someone like him was there
No matter how thirsty you get.
Or someone like him was there for Rob.
Where should I go? Just keep the course on your left side until you reach King's Landing.
The gold cloaks are looking for me.
They were looking for me for 20 years. Did they know your face?
No.
I'd worry more about the red woman. The other way. Do you know how to swim?
No.
Don't fall out. When you get to Free Bottom, have a bowl of brown for me. Hold!
John, it's yours. So, push now.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. You said she wouldn't shoot you. She shot you 3 times. Well, at least she didn't shoot you in places like she could have killed you, right? But still, she shot you 3 times.
Step aside, country boy. People working here.
See, oh, they don't even they don't recognize him. Hey, yeah, see Brian looking at him pitifully. Oh, they don't know who he is. He has changed so much. Do you know how handsome Jamie was? Clean and fresh with his blonde hair, and I don't know.
Cersei.
She's not even jumping to her feet. She's not running into his arms.
You don't deny it.
Your mercy saved the boy's life. How many tens of thousands have you doomed?
What other way? Tell us about this other way! Very well, Sir Davos Seaworth. The first men sentenced you to die.
I understand. But since you haven't yet unnamed me Hand of the King, it is my duty to advise you against it. You're gonna need me.
Take him away. My king.
It's from Mhysa Aemon of the Night's Watch. Their Lord Commander is dead. Took a ranging party north and never made it back. One lad did, though. What he saw beyond the wall.
When did you learn to read?
Mathers taught me before he died so I could be of better service to you.
He's burning the letter. So all those letters, they've not even been reading them. They don't read their messages.
Death marches on the wall.
You need someone to rebuild your army for you.
He's right. You need him. He has a part to play in the war to come.
Sir Davos.
You've been saved by that fire god you like to mock.
He's not saved by the fire. Your daughter was the one who saved him. If he did not read, he would not have been able to steal you, to put that thought in your mind and in this woman's mind.
Perhaps they didn't want to be conquered.
You didn't conquer them.
I think Daenerys' experience with the woman who killed Drogo, the witch, scarred her. It taught her a lesson about slaves. That's why she always wants to free them. It's really, like, truly free them, and before damage is done.
Busy za Daenerys Targaryen, Dario Sikudo Dariti Vestero, Zavazersko Enkajiva Derve, Tyrri Jelvazie Enkot Daor, Dervi Jerisi di Bilos Daor, Lomiri Ziri, Mesmalgon Bestila,
Mhysa!
Mhysa!
How do you look at her 3 dragons? See. That is so funny. You know what Elle wrote in the comment section? Elle was like, Kemi's dead inside. God forbid I'm not there. I'm like, but I just don't know. Nothing is moving me anymore. Nothing is moving me anymore. Like, I don't even care about Daenerys. All this, I'm actually even, and it's such a cruel thing to say, but I'm irritated by her joy. I feel like her joy is annoying me. You know, I feel like Okay, so you're happy, so what? You know, I don't know. I feel like she's just, she would have liked Rob, you know. They would have gotten along because they want to do good. You know, they want to do good. But it just didn't happen that way. And I don't know. Just look at my whole eyes. My eyes, my makeup has just like smudged and everything. I look like one of those zombie people. You know? I don't even care about all these people anymore. I don't even care. Like even when Arya was killing that man, look at him describing how they put the wolf on Rob's head and that they used a pin to the collarbone to keep it up because the head was too heavy. You beheaded him, Rob the Handsome. Like, you know how gorgeous that man was? How they had the heart to treat him like an animal. But it's the karma. It's the caster karma. It's the karma. I just wish he did different. I wish he made different choices. You know? He never made the best decisions. But I didn't think he would die like that. I didn't think he would die like that. Because he tried. He tried his best. He didn't grow up in... He tried his best. He tried his best. Even me, sometimes I was like, he made these stupid decisions. I called him out on the decisions. But I didn't think he would die. Well, the Frey, I don't know why when he said he would let them have the wedding. My mind never went to them doing such a ghastly thing to this man, to this boy. I can't get it out of my mind. I can't get it out of my mind. I don't even know. I don't know what to discuss. I don't know what to discuss. I think that Sansa was beginning to be comfortable with Tyrion. Now, this traumatic incident has sent her. I just like, let the bad ones die. Joffrey should die. Tywin should die. All their people should die. Like, let it be a fair. The Starks have suffered. They've suffered so much, guys. They've suffered so much. They've suffered so much. They've suffered so much. They've all suffered so much. You know, it bothers me. I don't think I've felt this sad since Harry Potter and the loss of his uncle, like his godfather. Like, or even the Lord of the Rings, the death of that guy. But this Rob's death, in front of his mother. Do you know what it means to see your son die like this? A mother who loves you with... If Catelyn could put herself in the way to save Rob, she would have done it. She would have done it. None of this. Theoden didn't die in front of his mother. Sirius Black didn't die in front of his mother. But those ones pained me, oh. Those deaths pained me. But you see this Rob Zone. Rob Zone was a different kind of pain. It was too much. It was too much. And he just found out, not that they knew the gender of the baby, but to marry a woman who loved you enough to name. She didn't want to name it after the child, after her own dad or her brother or her own family. She said, we will call him after your father. And you could see Rob's face. He could see, oh, like my father will come back to me, to hold back. It's such a huge blessing. And he turned and they stabbed her in the belly to let him know. Before he could even defend her, they had shot arrows in his back and he was still standing. Then he looked at his mom and he said, Mother, you know, Kathleen Stark didn't even know what to offer these people. She said, I swear, I can still hear her man screaming. I swear, oh my God, I said, Tully, I said, Stark, let my son go. Oh, you guys, this has broken me. I don't even know what to say. I can't. Like, I don't even know what I watched in episode 10, to be honest. It's too much. Gilly's baby? Yes, that they called him Sam. And then it made me cry again. They called Gilly baby. I sort of knew that she would name him after Sam. I kind of knew. And I knew that I felt it, that guy, that was his bastard. Look at him. I'm Ramsay this, natural born Snow, natural born son of this and that. You know, not that I even care about him and Theon, but Rob was just, he tried. You guys, this is so sad. I don't know, I'm taking it so hard. Yes, and Theon's sister, that was really nice of her, you know? But even as I thought of her going to save Theon, I wished someone had saved Rob. I wish someone had come. I wish, but he was the first son, you know? He was the first son, so there was nobody to come and save him. Bran, Sansa, Arya looking like a mad person. Arya is just now killing people. You know, she's just killing people. Sansa is crying her life away. Look at Jaime. He came. Cersei is not even overwhelmed. I wish there were more people to kill from the Bolton and not Bolton and the Frey. Under your roof. Under your roof. These people came to your home. What kind of soldier, what kind of king visits another man with his whole army? With his whole army, Rob. You came with everybody into this man's house. You didn't even leave some outside. Like, leave half your army outside. Take a few inside. Jesus. And they closed the door. They closed the door. They locked him. So even if he decided to run, where would he have run to? And that man wore something to protect him. I'm playing that scene over and over in my head. I can't even. They were all laughing. The man said, and there's something I want to say. Kat sat down. And she just kept looking at the thickness of why this man's fabric was reaching his hair, why it was here. She looked at his hand, then pulled it. She shouted her son, Rob. The first shout they fired. Did she even slap the man? I don't know if she slapped the man. Oh, am I seeing things? She slapped. Did she slap him? Yes. No, because I wasn't sure what was happening. I was so afraid. And everything I was afraid of came to pass. It happened. Everything that I was afraid of came to pass. For a while, I've been afraid for Rob. For a while. Because I knew he had many enemies, but his army was growing, so I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful for Rob, you guys. I liked him, even with his flaws. You know? I liked him because of his father. She slapped him. The mic. Yes, I'm so happy Kat slapped him. Even if that was the only thing she did. She was a warrior to the very end. She was a warrior. I even feel bad for Kat. Like, I feel so bad. Kat was a true wolf. She was. She was. She did her best. Even with her mistakes. I did. And I didn't even like her. She fought for her kids. It's this same Kat that held the knife when they came to Bran and they cut her hand. She was ready. She was like, get up, Rob. Go away. Oh. I don't know. I'm tired. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I don't really have anything else to say. I don't know. What else? Did I miss anything in this episode? You know? Now look at Rickon has gone. This one has gone. Sansa is here. Where is Arya going to go? Where is she going to go? Where? Like, where is she going to go? Where is Arya going to go? They put his dire wolf on his head. How beastly can you be? The young wolf. The young wolf has died. You can see Kat just gave up in that moment. Did you see? Did you see how she gave up? She just gave up. Even when she sliced the neck of someone, it was as if, what is this useless thing I am doing? Like, did I bring my first son to die at a Frey wedding? Okay, guys, this is very sad. Very, very sad. Very sad, but I don't know. It has numbed me. I don't even care for the characters anymore. Like, I don't, there's nobody I liked as much as I liked Rob. To be honest, There isn't anybody. Okay, Jon Snow. I liked him. I like him so much. You know, but Rob was I had put my heart into Rob for being the king. Yes, he was. Even when he was making the bad decisions, I just kept hoping that he would fall in line. And he wasn't making many bad decisions. He made really good choices, but his mother messed up with the Jaime. If they had Jaime, they wouldn't have killed Rob. If they had Jaime in their grasp, if they had Jaime. And I know that Jaime would not have killed Rob because he would be trying to get his sister back. But they had nothing. When they went to the Wall of Frey, they had nothing. They had nothing, you guys. I don't care about anybody else. I don't really care. Like, who else do we want? I care about Arya. I care about Sansa. But you know, I finished my whole tissue box, everything. I don't know. I don't know. You know? But they can't be kings. They can't be the king of the thing. Definitely, I don't think Sansa can sit on the Iron Throne. Daenerys is going to come now with this man that is always touching her and looking at her. The Roros. What's his name again? The Roros. Darius Naharis. You know? Then the other one, the Mormont one. You know? Yes, I want Joffrey to die. Joffrey to die. Like, he's living too long. He's living too long. It's taking too long. It's taking too long. And they don't have to kill all our people for us to know that he's going to pass on. I'm so grateful. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next week. I really don't... I'm done.